Hello guys, you're welcome back to the channel. So in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how I sew this beautiful gown you are watching on the screen right now. I'll be showing you how I sew it from beginning to the end. So if you are interested in this kind of tutorial, kindly stay back and watch this tutorial from beginning to the end. Thanks for joining the channel. So this is it. After I sew it, this is what you're going to have. It's very simple, and to tell you the truth, you will love it after you make this for yourself, for your clients, for anyone. It's okay. So let's get started and see how it goes. So these are the things we cut in the cutting tutorial. This is the half length of the basic body, because the dress have an half length. So here is the half length. So the first thing I'm going to do right now is to join the shoulder of the half length. I'm going to join the two shoulders together. So this is the bad face, while this is the good face. So I'm going to place the good face facing each other and then join it together. Let's join the shoulder and see what is the next step to take. So this is it after joining it. The next thing I'm going to do, because I'll be using this bias to turn the neckline, so the next thing I'm going to do now is to turn the neckline with this bias. I'm going to turn the neckline with this bias. So this is it. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to take my pin and pin the back together. At least I need to use my pin to pin the space I'll be using for the zip allowance at the back, so that I can take the darts and take the body as well. But first of all, let me use this pin to pin the back right now. So I'm done with that. This is it. After using my pin to pin the back, this is what I have. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to take the darts. I'm going to take my darts. So for the darts, I'll be using, for the front darts, I'll be using 4 for the front dart. So in case if you don't know how to take your darts, follow this procedure and you are good to go. First of all, notch the middle of your dress, notch the middle of your fabric. This is it. And after you notch the middle, from the middle right here, not from the side, from the middle right here, take your measurement. How many inches do you want to use for your darts? You understand? So for this one now, I'll be using 4 inches. Can you see that? So I'm going to notch exactly this place that I'll be using 4 inches. Can you see that? So I'll start picking it one after the other. Then after you're done with that, fold it as shown and take your dart. So I'll be using 4 by 7 for my dart. 4 by 7. So that is what you are going to do. You are going to repeat it for the second side as well. And after you are done with that, for the back, I'll be using 4.5. So for the front, I use 4 by 7. While for the back, I'll be using 4.5 by 7. So we are done with the half length body. So the next thing we are going to do now is our main body. We are going to start with the main body. This is the back body. This is the back body. This is the zip side. So what you're going to do is to take out your measurements for the zip side. How much are you leaving for your zip side? So you're going to leave it depending on how much you are leaving for your zip side. So let me try leaving 11 inches for the zip at the back. This tie, you don't need to leave any slits at the back. No need for slits, so I'm going to stitch it straight down. So this is it after sewing it. This is what you're going to have. So the next thing we are going to do right now is to take our darts just the same way we take darts for the half length. What do you use for the half length dart? The same thing you are going to use for the back, for the remaining back darts. Since we use 4.5, we are going to use the same 4.5. So you are going to take your dart just the same way you take the other one. The only difference is the length. So this one now I'll be taking 4.5 by 5 inches. You can decide to take 4.5 by 5 inches or 4.5 by 6 inches, depending on the measurement you are working with. Depending on the measurement you are working with. So that is what I'll be working with in this tutorial. So I'll take the darts one after the other. Make sure that you measure your dress. So I think I use 4.5 by 6 inches. So we are done with the back bodies. Now this is the front bodies. This is the main cocoa of this tutorial. So please kindly wash this place carefully. Kindly wash it carefully. So the first thing I did was to notch the middle of this. I will notch the middle of the front. After you notch the middle of the front, take out your measurements. How many inches do you use for your darts for the half length? The same thing you use. Mark it out here. We use 4. So I'm going to notch it. After you notch here, after you notch this place, depending on the side you want to put your runched string, depending on where you want to put your rope. Now for me, I think I like the left side, so I'm going to pick up on the left side. I'm going to pick on it. So the left side, make sure that you measure it. Make sure that you place it on each other and mark the down part as well. This is the down part. I want to notch the down part. After folding it, see, I just fold it and mark the down part as well, so that by the time I start to fix the rope on it, it will be straight. So I'm just trying to check so the rope, you are going to stitch the rope on the wrong side of your fabric. Please don't forget that you're going to be stitching the rope on the wrong side of your fabric. So I'm going to cut this. I'll be cutting it in 2 inches. The reason why we are cutting 2 inches is because the rope we are going to be putting is just one piece. You're going to put one piece of rope and divide it into 2. So just watch how I'm going to do it. This is the good face. So I just want to change the hand. This is the bad face now. This is the bad face. So, and this is the left side. If you like, you can decide to put your own at the right side. So just place this. Just place this. Share it into 2. And we are going to fold it. Don't forget, so that it will be neat. So you are going to fold it as shown and stitch it straight down. This is you are placing it at the wrong side of your fabric. So just stitch it straight down. So this is it. We just stitch one side. The same thing you done. This is the good face of our fabric. This is going to be your good face of your fabric. Can you see that? So the next thing we are going to do now, we just stitch one side. The same way you stitch one side, you are going to stitch the other side as well. Just the same way you did the first side. Fold it the same way and stitch it straight down. And this is it after we stitch it. Now I want to take out the measurement. What do we have here? We have 1 and let's say 1.5. This is 1.25 with 1 stick. That's what we have here. 1.25 with 1 stick. So this thing that we have here, we are going to share it into 2. Just watch how I'm going to share it. That is, I'm going to stitch the middle of this right now. So this is the middle. This is the middle of what we have here, because we are going to stitch it into 2 places. So just place your machine in the middle and stitch it straight down. So that makes it 2 places. So we are going to be putting our rope in 2 places. And this is it after sewing it. This is the good face of our fabric. This is what we're going to have for the good face of your fabric. And here is the rope we already sew. This is the rope I sew earlier. This is it. So this rope now, we are going to insert it inside. We are going to insert it inside this space that I make just now. So just put it inside. You are putting it at the wrong side though, not in the, because that's where your space is. So just put it inside as shown. This is it. So you are going to just pin that place down. Put the second one as well. Put the second one as well. So after you are done with that, use your machine to press it down at this place. Sew it down so that it will not fall. So that is what we have. Can you see that? This is it right here. Now, that is that about that. So let's move to the sleeve. Let's move to the sleeve right now. So for the sleeve, we are going to cut our elastic 8 in 2 places. We are going to cut our elastic 8 in 2 places and fold the hem of our sleeve. You are going to fold the hem of your sleeve just as shown, and after folding, we are going to insert the elastic inside. After fold, this is the second sleeve. So we are done with the sleeve. Let's put that aside. Now let's go back to our previous, the dress we did earlier. Now what we are going to do, you are going to join the back, your back half length to your back body. Make sure that the darts are aligned together. Please try and make sure that your dart is aligned together. One dart is not, so make sure that your dart is aligned together. And back to this, you're going to take your second dart. Don't forget that your second dart, take it, and this is what we have. Place your half length on it as well, and make sure that the dart is aligned as well. Your front dart, make sure that it's aligned together. So the next thing we are going to do is to join the body of your fabric. Join it just straight down. Join it with your measurements. Join it with the measurements you are using. So join the second side as well. So this is what we have after joining it. This is what you're going to have now. Please, I want you to watch how I'm going to finish this down part carefully, because you definitely need to know how I'm going to finish the down part. This is very, very important. So I'm going to open this place a little bit, this down part. I'll open it a little bit. So I already opened it. This is it after opening the down part. Let me show you that. This is it, right? Now the next thing you are going to do is to, let's fold. You are going to fold the down part of your garment. First fold it. I'll show you the reason why you have to fold the down part of your garment first before you do your finishing at that part. So just fold it down of your garment. So we are done folding it. Please watch this place carefully, like I said earlier. So we are done folding it, right? So here, this is what we have right here. So the next thing you're going to do is to fold this. Make sure that you separate the rope. This is the bad face. This is our good face. Our good face is still there. While at the bad side, we are still going to do the same thing. So fold it in this place. fold it right in as shown. Just fold here in as shown. Fold it in as shown. And put the rope at the right where the rope's supposed to be. Make sure that the rope is where it's supposed to be. And yes, can you see? So we are going to stitch. We now stitch it at the side. We stitch it back, just like we stitched it the other time. You stitch it back at the side. You stitch it back at the middle, and that is all. Just stitch it at the way you are washing it. So this is it after fixing it. This is what you're going to have after you fix it. This is what you're going to have. So repeat the same thing for the second side as well. Take your time and do it so that your work will be very, very neat. Take your time and do it very well. And so the next thing we are going to do now is to fix our sleeve inside. Right now we are going to fix the sleeve. So in case if you don't know how to fix sleeve, just watch this tutorial carefully and see how I'm going to fix the sleeve. Just place it as shown and just follow the procedure one after the other. Now the next thing I'm going to do now is to do the hem of my garments. I'm going to hem it, and initially anytime I face ribbon, bias, if I'm not using lining, I'm not going to use my machine to press it at the neckline. I don't like it. It's not given at all. So what I always do is to hem it. So in case if you don't know how to hem your garments, just watch this carefully. Just watch how I'm going to do it. Just put your needle inside. From there, put it inside your bias and make sure that you always tie it so that it will not later open. Make sure that you tie it. So just put it in and just try to hem it as shown. And this is it after we sew it, fix the zip. This is what you are going to have. Can you see that? This is very simple and easy to make. So thanks so much for watching the channel. If you are yet to subscribe to the channel, kindly do so that we can become one good family. And please don't forget to click on the notification bell. Is at the down part of this video you are watching. Just you will see this bell at that place. Just click on it so that you'll be notified whenever I posted a new video. So here is it. Thanks so much for watching my channel. See you guys in my next tutorial. Bye.